Friends, artists, and entrepreneurs, I am Abhinav Sankar bringing you the greatest stories and journeys. Here are the most interesting, successful, unbelievable, emotional, and educational stories. The Abhinav Show, India's Curious Stories. Stay curious. Violence against women. This is gonna be today's sensitive and sensible topic. This is not any 18 plus, everyone should know it. You can count on this to be a regular abusive story against women, or to be specific, a rape story. This is very close to my heart because this is my first self published book online. You can check it out on Google, it's totally free if you also read it in the preview. The story of a girl whose name is unnecessary. The girl was in the park with her little kid. A rapist wondered how to reach this girl. He planned and designed ideas in his mind to get the taste of this woman. He was daydreaming that evening how the woman would compliment him, and he approached the little girl to impress her mother. She was fighting with her mom for a balloon, and he used this as an opportunity. He bought her a beautiful little balloon and said, "Hey, promise me you won't fight with your mom again. You are a big girl and you have to take care of her." He played his tricks and word games to make her laugh, think, and smile, and made her invite him to her house. They all went to the woman's house. He sat on the couch and decided to touch her inappropriately. Before he could go any further, he made sure if this is a safe risk. He asked the women, "Hey, where is your husband?" And the women started the story. The story when she was abused and raped before years. She told him all the identities of the man who abused her, and every little detail matched this person. Yes, he was the father of the little girl. He was deep in grief when he looked straight into her eyes, where she said, "I wish I never see him again. I wish I never see him again, nor my daughter." He turned in grief. He couldn't speak a word. But he turned back and he asked the woman, "Can I talk to her for a last time?" She agreed, and the little girl came running as if nothing happened, and she said, "Hey, stranger," and he came down on his knees. The person said, "Hey, promise me you won't fight with your mom. You are a big girl, and you have to take care of her." Just as he left, there was a truck approaching to him very fast. He closed his eyes and jumped into it and left his last breath smiling. And while this was happening, the woman saw everything from the window. She cried with tears and smiled. She closed the curtains and walked inside. The perspective check. I know what you think. What if he hasn't abused her at all? Then my story wouldn't exist. The second perspective. If she screamed or slapped him or fought at the first sight, what would he do? He would just flee the area and go in search of the next woman. What if she killed him and buried him in the backyard? Oh, I wouldn't want to portray womanhood as an emotional crime makers. But she made him understand and made him leave for heaven for judgment. This is a free entrepreneurship idea again. You have Swiggy and Zomato, now create an app for women's safety. Let's name it something like Womento. Anyone in that area can register, anyone, men or women, can register themselves along with their details. And if a girl feels unsafe and she's entering the area, she can actually get the app and press a button where all the person around gets alerted and everyone can just look out from the terraces of their house to make sure the woman reaches her destination safely. This isn't much a deal. Of course, this is a raw idea. You can elaborate it, and I would certainly be very happy if I see something like this come out for women's safety. Wrong intentions can happen in dark times. Women are light. Shine until darkness fades. Hey, you just heard the whole story. Thank you. Let me know your comments and suggestions. Stay connected with me for more exciting stories. Thank you and stay curious.